It's a good day to kick off Vlogmas 2025. Today, I want to teach you how to cut paper snowflakes. Paper snowflakes can create such a magical, nostalgic winter wonderland that I think will be fun for the whole family. If you know me at all, if you follow me on, especially on TikTok, where I have thrifted many ornaments, I gravitate to snowflakes. I've collected so many different types of snowflake ornaments. It's just probably not even funny at this point. Snowflakes mean a lot to me. And that's because my mother was born and raised in a town of Snowflake, Arizona. Another reason I love paper snowflakes is just because you can create such a wonderful winter wonderland and create some magic and a little bit of nostalgia with paper snowflakes. When we first moved to Maui, Hawaii back in 2008, it was at the end of September. We were going into the holiday season, but we had just moved to perpetual summer. And I wasn't getting those seasonal cues that kind of got me in the mood for all of the holidays. Around the same time, I came across a wonderful blog. It's called A Fanciful Twist, and it's by Vanessa Valencia, who is a beautiful woman, wonderful photographer, and her blogs are full of just whimsical, wonderful magic. And I came across a post where she had cut a ton of paper snowflakes and created this wonderful winter wonderland with twinkling lights. And it was just very magical and nostalgic. And so I decided that I would create my own winter wonderland right there in the tropics of Hawaii and started cutting snowflakes. So if you happen to be in a tropical location, but you want the magic of a winter wonderland, this is your cue to start cutting some paper snowflakes.
Okay, to make a snowflake, you just want a plain piece of paper. An 8 by 10 is fine, but what you really want is a square. So we're going to square it up first by folding it to the side like this, and then we're going to remove this part. Then we're going to fold this up like this to the other corner until you have a triangle like this. And your folds are here, and this is the edge of the paper. Now, snowflakes have 6 sides, so we want this to be cut in thirds or folded into thirds. So we're going to go about a third of the way over like this, and then we're going to go fold this over like that. Try to get it even. And I always cut off these rabbit ears here because they end up being weird if we don't. So we're just going to cut across where this straight line is. And now we can start cutting out our things. So one thing to keep in mind is you always want to keep at least some of this fold and some of this fold intact. Otherwise, your snowflake will fall apart. So if you think of this and this as what's going to be your snowflake points, like you can remove a big chunk of this if you want these to be more pointed. And so that's one thing that I like to do. So you can cut down, and if you want that to have like a secondary spike, this is where you're going to create that. Up here. If you want a hole in the center, you'll cut off this tip here. If you cut it at an angle, it will give kind of like a starburst in the center. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut that at an angle. I'm going to cut some diamond shapes out of the sides. I also like to cut like heart shapes out of the sides here, because then I'm going to have hearts in my snowflakes. The more paper you cut away, the more intricate your snowflake will be. And I think I'm ready to open this up. So carefully unfold it. And if you want, you can iron these flat. Otherwise, that's ready to go in a window or hang from the ceiling. And you can create your own winter wonderland. This is one that I cut earlier. But I like this one a little bit better because I like the points. And there are so many different ways that you can cut a snowflake. I actually have a whole Pinterest board that is paper snowflakes and different ways you can cut them. Like a lot of people post patterns that you could cut.
I hope you enjoyed this Vlogmas post, and if you did, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment, because I would love to know if you cut any of these paper snowflakes.